In basic terms, a lucky hit is a chance for your skills to proc other effects in Diablo 4. This video is going to help you understand how lucky chance works, what it works with, how to stack it, and if it's a good stat to keep. Before we dive in, I love making guides for new players, so make sure you hit the subscribe button right down there for more Diablo 4 guides and walkthroughs. If a lucky hit chance is like a critical chance, then why do we have both of those stats? Well, it doesn't quite work the same. With critical chance, you have a set percentage to proc a crit, which results in a guarantee of more damage when you do proc that crit based on your critical damage stat. That number is yellow or orange for an overpowered crit, and it's very easy to see as you increase your critical chance. That's very straightforward. Lucky hit chance, on the other hand, is not guaranteed to do anything, even as you increase it. And I'll explain that more in a bit, but first, let's look at where to find lucky hit stats in Diablo 4. To see the base lucky hit chance for each skill in Diablo, you'll need to enable advanced tooltips in the settings. In the skill tree, each skill has its own lucky hit chance that can be increased with gear like most stats. However, like I said before, just because a skill has a 15% lucky hit chance, even if you're increasing that to 20%, it's not going to make it do anything when that skill lucky hits. In order to have something happen on a lucky hit, you have to have an item with a lucky hit effect. Where do you find these effects? Well, some skill passives and gear items in Diablo 4 come with an additional effect that triggers whenever you score a lucky hit. For example, one of the sorcerer's skill passives is called Frigid Breeze. This reads, cold damage against vulnerable enemies has a 20% chance to generate 5 mana. And it's marked as a lucky hit effect. You may also find gear pieces with lucky hit affixes. For example, we have a staff here with a lucky hit affix. It says up to a 7.4% chance to execute injured non-elites. I believe that injured is 20% or lower health, and non-elites obviously is non-elites. You can get up to a 9% chance here to execute those enemies. These lucky hit effects will also have a percent chance associated with them, like the 9% or like the 20% from the sorcerer's one. Multiplying that percent chance by your skill's lucky hit percent chance is going to give you your proc chance for this effect to happen on hit. This can help give you an idea of how often you're likely to proc the effect every time you hit with your skill. Also keep in mind there may be other contingencies to this effect, like for Frigid Breeze example I showed you from Sorcerer, the enemy has to also be vulnerable and you must be doing cold damage. For the example of the affix on the staff, they have to be injured, which is low health. So let's say for the Frigid Breeze example, those contingencies are met and we're using the skill Ice Shards. You have a 20% effect chance multiplied by your skill's base lucky hit chance, which in this case for Ice Shards is 71%. That's going to give you a 14% proc chance. You should notice the effect 14% of the time when you hit with Ice Shards. So if you're looking to boost your lucky hit percentage and you really want to notice these lucky effects happening when you get that lucky hit proc, you're going to want to look for skills with a high lucky hit chance base, so that when it multiplies with that effect chance, you're going to get a higher proc chance. Once you have a lucky hit effect equipped from your gear skills, you may want to increase your lucky hit chance. So to do this, you can first check the base of your skills, make sure you're using skills with a high lucky hit chance, and then to increase this chance, you need to find gear, attributes, skill points, passives, etc. to boost it. Lucky hit chance modifiers can roll on your amulets, helms, rings, gloves, offhand, and wands, a lot of different places. In addition to gear, you can find some passives in the skill tree and paragon boards that will also boost your lucky hit chance. An example of this is Precision Magic, which is on Sorcerer, and it increases your lucky hit chance by 5% per point, and you can get up to 3 points, which would give you an increase of 15% lucky hit chance. Like I said before, a lot of these come with other contingencies and things you need to keep in mind in order to get that increase. So make sure you read through the exact bonus to make sure you are meeting all of those contingencies. These lucky hit chance modifiers are going to increase your base lucky hit chance up to a possible 100%. However, keep in mind that this number still gets multiplied by your effect chance, so there may not really be a way to achieve 100% lucky hit proc chance. We'll see once we get into the game and start messing around with everything, but any lucky hit chance bonus from your items is going to increase your overall chance. You'll see the updated value in your skills tooltip when you hover over it, and it's calculated by adding your total bonus to 1 and then multiplying by the skill's base lucky hit chance. So I know that's a little complicated, but just know that all of your increases on your gear are going to increase your base lucky hit chance of that skill, but it's not as simple as just adding it. I'll put the lucky hit formula here on the screen now if you want to actually calculate it out. So now that you know about lucky hit chance, what classes can stack at the highest? Right now, it's looking like Sorcerer with 15% from the Precision Magic passive that I showed you earlier with no contingencies, plus percentage bonuses from the Paragon board. They have a legendary node that says dealing cold damage to vulnerable increases your lucky hit chance by 1% for 5 seconds up to 15%. You've got a lot of magic nodes for lucky hit chance as well. This is followed closely by Rogue, who also has a lot of lucky hit chances, but they also have a lot of contingencies, so it's not as straightforward as Sorcerer. But that's the basics for lucky hit chance and how to calculate your proc chance for a lucky hit effect. If this video helped you understand this concept better and you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure to like the video and check out all my Diablo guides in an easy to binge playlist linked below. I also live stream over at twitch.tv/abbyhour if you have any questions or you want to see me in action. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.